These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hey, happy Sunday. I'm Amelia Fabiano with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The Biden administration says it plans to forgive another $1.2 billion in student debt. This will be for more than 150,000 people, about 3% of them Arizonans. The first round of these cancellations was not supposed to start until summer, but the White House says they'll be ready ahead of schedule. Nearly 4,000 Arizonans are getting roughly $33 million of student loan forgiveness in this round, according to the Department of Education. Get ready for the summer heat and higher electric bills as the Arizona Corporation Commission approves the APS rate increase Thursday. The meeting vote was packed with people arguing on both sides of the issue. So what exactly does this mean for nearly 1.5 million customers that have APS? Well, the company believes you might notice your bill go up by about $10 to $12 a month. The mega merger, meanwhile, between Kroger and Albertsons, those are the parent companies of Fry's and Safeway, may be hitting a roadblock. Bloomberg News says the Federal Trade Commission is preparing to join a group of states in a lawsuit against the deal. Last year, Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays launched an investigation into this merger to see if it violates antitrust laws.
Robocalls are nothing new, but in recent years, the calls have become even more deceptive.
I was sick to my stomach. I was complete and utter panicked. Worst possible situation imaginable.
Scammers are increasingly using AI-generated voices of celebrities, public figures, even family members.
It sounded just like my daughter, crying and saying, "Papa, help me."
Trying to trick consumers into sharing personal or financial information. Nick Giuliano was on the receiving end of such a call, the scammer using his daughter's voice, saying she'd be kidnapped and demanding money.
$10,000 or I would never see my little girl ever again.
Nick called police and went to his daughter's school. She was there, she was safe, and he did not hand over the money. But that's not always the case. In a recent vote, the Federal Communications Commission made AI-generated voices illegal, citing the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. Under it, the FCC can set restrictions on telemarketing calls, pre-recorded voice messages, automatic telephone dialing systems, among other things. With the new vote, AI-generated calls are now included. State attorneys general could previously go after the scam resulting from the call, but the new ruling frees them up to go after the scammers directly. But bad actors are still bad actors. So take action and protect yourself. Question any sudden or unexpected call. If it's suspicious, hang up. Do not call the number back. If the voice is allegedly someone you know, try to contact that person yourself. You can also set up code words or questions that just you and your loved one knows. You can read more about the BAM and ways to protect yourself online at abc15.com/letjoeknow. For the Let Joe Know team, I'm Melissa Blasius.
Help kids stay active by donating to our Second Chance Sports Gear Drive going on right now through Thursday. Your donation of new or gently used sports gear will benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Valley. You can donate in person at any one of the 17 Earnhardt Auto Centers across the Valley or scan that QR code right there on your screen to make a monetary donation online.
Hey there, I'm Nohelani Graff. That most accurate forecast for your Sunday. We're back in the 80s. 83 is that forecast high. The clouds that moved in yesterday are going to linger, but will continue to stay dry. The warm up will be a little more rapid. Today we'll be in the 60s through the mid-morning hours. Then by 11, we're moving into the 70s, mid-70s by noon. Then we're transitioning into the 80s by 2 o'clock. So keep that in mind. If you're out at spring training, we'll be moving into the 80s while you're there. The sun sets at 6:21 this evening. Mild evening ahead. Across the rest of this state, we'll be in the mid to upper 60s for central Arizona, 50s and 60s north of the rim, and then out to our west and across southern Arizona, we'll mainly be in the low 80s as well. The 80s are here today, but then we're back into the 70s to start that new work week with a scattered chance of showers Monday morning, Tuesday, and into Wednesday overnight. 70s linger till the end of the week, then we're back in the 80s and drying out next weekend.
As always, for the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to our website, abc15.com, or download our free ABC15 mobile app, and have a great rest of your weekend.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.